Okay, so now that we've reviewed what we did yesterday, let's get to the lesson for today. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to practice how to write our letters. Okay, but we're not going to write them. I'm going to show you so that you can remember what they look like. Okay, so we're going to start. Here are our 6 letters like always. Okay. We're going to start with letter A. Okay, remember? This A, F. A, F. Okay, so letter A, we're going to start. Point number 1, we're going to go all the way down. Point number 2, we're going to lift our hands, we go back to number 1, and we're going to go all the way down to point number 3. Okay, we're going to lift our hands. We're going to go point 4, across the middle line to point 5. Okay, big letter A. Okay, and can you see we are using the magic lines? Okay, remember top line, middle line, bottom line. Top line, middle line, bottom line. Okay, so let's move on. Uppercase A, lowercase F. Okay, lowercase F, we're going to start on the dot just underneath the line at point 1. And we're going to go round, 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 and up, back to point 1. Okay, so we're going to make a circle, go up, and then we're going to come down, 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 down to point number 2. Okay. Lowercase F. Uppercase A, lowercase F. Okay. Now we're going to move on to letter B. Uppercase B, lowercase B. Okay. Uppercase B starts on the top line at point number 1. And we're going to go down, 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 all the way to the bottom. Point number 2. Okay. And then we're going to lift our pencil. We're going to go back to point number 1. And we're going to make one bubble to number 3. And another bubble back to number 2. Okay. Remember, B has 2 big bubbles. And they look that way. Okay. Alright. So that's uppercase B. Now we're going to do lowercase B. This one, lowercase B. Okay, so we're going to start top line, point 1. We're going to go all the way down, 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 and stop. Point number 2. But then we don't lift our pencils. We stay there, and we're going to go up and around and around and around to point 2. So we're going to make a bubble. Okay. And can you see the bubble is by the middle line? Okay, so top line, down to bottom line, up and around by the middle line, and round, back to bottom. And then we close it. Okay, again a bubble. And the bubble is looking that way. Can you see? That way. Alright. Okay, next we're going to do uppercase C. Lowercase cup, C cup, C cup. Okay, so we're going to start over there, point 1 just underneath the top line, and we're going to make a big circle round, 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 and round, 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 and then we're going to stop. Point 2. Okay, it's like a circle, but we don't finish the circle. Okay, uppercase C. Now we're going to do lowercase c. We're going to start there just underneath the middle line at point 1. Around and around and around to point 2. Hey, it's the same as the big one, it's just smaller. Hey, uppercase C, lowercase cup. Uppercase C, lowercase cup. Alright, let's go to the next one. Letter D. Okay, D. Okay, there you can see there's the top line, middle line, bottom line. Okay, these lines are very important when you write so that you can get the size of your letters correct. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start on the top line at point number 1. Okay, and we're going to go down, down to point number 2. Can you see that? Okay. Then you're going to lift your pencil. You're going to go back up to number 1, and you're going to make a big bubble. Look at this big bubble. Round, 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 all the way to the bottom to number 2. Okay. So it's one big bubble. Okay. Do you remember with the letter B? It's 2 bubbles. Letter D, 1 bubble. Okay. Big letter D, uppercase D. Okay. And now we're going to do lowercase d. So we're going to start, oh, the wrong place. We're going to start in the middle there. Okay. At point 1, we're going to go round, round, up to point 1, and then we're going to carry on up to point 2. Okay. And then we're going to come back down, down to point number 3. Okay. So it's round, 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 up, down. Okay. And the bubble is looking that way. Can you see? Letter B is looking this way. Letter D is looking that way. Okay. Uppercase D, lowercase D. Okay. Let's move on to letter E. Okay. Big letter E. We're going to start point 1. And we're going to go all the way down to the bottom to point 2. Then you're going to lift your pen. Back up to point 1, across, 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 and stop by point 3. And then you're going to go to the middle line there, point 4. Short line, across, across, across. Point 5. And then you come to point 2 here. And you're going to go cross, cross, cross to point 6. Okay. So there we have uppercase E. Okay. Lowercase e is also like a circle, same as letter C. We're going to start there between middle and bottom. In the middle, we're going to draw a straight line across from point 1 to point 2. Okay? And then we're going to make a circle. We're going to go round and around, past point 1 again, and around point 3. Okay? So it's across and round, 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 stop. Okay? Do you remember? Good job. So uppercase E, lowercase F. Uppercase E, lowercase F. Okay? The last letter, letter F. You just learned letter F, so fresh in your memory. Okay? So we're going to start on the top line again. Point 1. We're going to go all the way down to point 2. I'm going to lift up and go back to point 1. I'm going to go across, across, across to point 3. Okay? Then we're going to go to the middle line, point 4, across to point 5. There you go. Big letter F. Okay? Can you see? Big letter E, big letter F, they're almost the same. E has bottom line, F doesn't have bottom line. Okay. Uppercase F. Okay. Now we're going to do the last letter, lowercase. Okay, remember I showed you? For fish, lowercase F. But you're going to start at the top line there. Can you see? Just underneath the top line is point number 1. And then you're going to go around, down, down, all the way to point 2. You're going to lift your pencil. You're going to go there to point 3. Okay? Can you see it's on the side of the line? And you're going to draw across to 2.4. Okay. So this is lowercase uppercase F, lowercase. Okay. So one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay.